Hello, it's been a long time. I shaved my head about a year ago, and I just wanted to share some things about my experience. First of all, why did I do it? I didn't really have a good reason to do it. I just really felt like it. It's an experience I had wanted to do for a long time, maybe like 2019. I had thought about shaving my head, but I just couldn't do it because I was too young and still in school, and I would care too much about what other people thought. The initial reactions, well, my family didn't find out until 7 weeks after I had gotten my buzz cut. It was a 2 centimeter buzz cut, so it wasn't as extreme as it could be. It was actually not that bad, but yeah, my dad looked at me funny, but he didn't really say anything. They were mostly pretty supportive, and I was lucky to have done it with my best friend, so I got that support as well. And some unexpected things that happened when I didn't have hair was that when I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize myself, or I would forget that I had cut my hair. And so I would get surprised to see someone without hair, my reflection on doors and stuff like that. I would not expect myself to look like that. I still thought I had long hair in my head. Also, if I saw like hairs that were clogging the shared shower I was at, then I would assume they were mine. I'd be like, oh no, my hair's over everything. I actually made a couple of jokes. One time there was like hair in the cafeteria food, and I was like, sorry guys. And obviously I had like no hair at all, so that was a bad joke, but I still told it like 2 or 3 times. Hair doesn't get in your face when the windows are down. It's an amazing feeling to feel that air and not have your hair going like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. In case, just a visualization in case you guys can't imagine what that's like. Hot summer days aren't so hot. Also, when you go on runs, your hair doesn't get in the way, or it doesn't get like, all the sweat doesn't sort of like drip down on it. You save money, time, and energy on hair products, hair washing, hair drying, and hair styling. That's probably one of the most practical things. I sort of didn't buy shampoo and just used soap for the first month, which I wouldn't recommend, but it was great with like the cheap me, the version of me that hates spending money. So I really love that. And I became more confident because I had to stop caring what other people thought. At first, I was a little bit insecure. I was like, are they staring at me, this and that? But then you just don't notice. You don't care about that aspect of people maybe looking at you and checking out how you look, or if you look weird or whatever. Men stopped bothering me. This can be both a pro and a con. Like, if you crave that male validation, you're not going to get it as much if you have like no hair. And another pro is that you look more put together, and your outfits seem cooler when you don't have any hair, which is something that I really liked because it just seems purposeful. When your hair is disheveled and you have an outfit on, it doesn't look as much of a fit as a shaved head because it's just a statement. Some cons that I noticed are that people will assume your sexuality. This can be, I wouldn't say it's a pro, but it wasn't really a problem for me. Like, I just thought it was funny. Some people might not find that as amusing, but I didn't care enough to correct other people because their assumptions of me don't matter to me. Another con could be if your family doesn't support you, their comments could really negatively affect you. For strangers, it might be irksome if they say something, but it's not as bad as if you have like really conservative parents and they have a lot of quips to say, or they just keep giving you negative feedback. Another negative is that you could get self-conscious. Very first month as well, sometimes I would be self-conscious of myself. Sometimes I felt that people were staring at me, or I would be doing something foolish, like I'd be working out in public, just on the side of outside, which is seems foolish in and of itself if you're self-conscious, But added with me having no hair, I thought that's what made people stare at me, when really it just doesn't matter. And then if you're used to male attention or want male attention, another negative is that you don't get it as much. As in, like, I had a crush on this guy in that 7-week program I was in, and I was like, I have no hair. I can't hit on this guy. I can't tell this guy I have a crush on him. I'm sure I could have, but I could tell that it would have gone better if I had long hair. Like, if I looked classically feminine, I'm sure I would have felt more okay telling a guy that I thought he was cute or whatnot, and I couldn't do that with 2 centimeters worth of hair. The worst thing about cutting your hair to 2 centimeters or getting a buzz cut is that awkward growing out phase. So at some point I had that like 80s haircut. It just did not look good, and it's just like about at least 1 month of uncomfortable hair length, and then it gets to be okay. Those are the pros and cons, and let me know if this was in any way helpful. Okay.